In this video, I'll be reviewing the MSI Pro MP223 monitor. I have tested it with my PS5, like it is right now, and also with my Mac computer. And I'll show you this at the end of the video, how it looks there. So I just want to share you what I liked about this and what I disliked about this monitor. So first of all, what is included in the box? For some people this is important, let me do it quickly. So we got a manual, you also get an HDMI cable, a charger, the power cable with the power brick, and the monitor itself. Pretty basic, but it's everything you need to make it work. Now, one of the selling point of this monitor is the fact that is 100 Hz refresh rate. So if you intend to use it for gaming, well, this is much better than a 60 Hz monitor. Now, unfortunately, with my PS5 over here, I wasn't able to get 100 Hz. I was only able to get 60 Hz, which it's not bad, but I guess depending on the game you may be able to get on up to 100 Hz. It's just something that you need to keep in mind. Now, since this is a budget monitor that is 21.45 inches, they say 22 inches, but it's actually 21.45. Well, since it's a budget monitor, it needs to cut cost on certain things. One of them is the stand over here. It's all made of plastic and honestly, it's a bit wobbly. Another thing about this stand that I didn't like that much is the fact that you cannot adjust this side by side. So if you want to turn the monitor slightly to angle it, well, you have to turn to angle the whole stand. It's adjustable up and down, and this is cool. Fortunately, on the back, we have some VESA mounting over here. So if you want to put it on your own stand, which I will show you in just a few seconds, it's also possible. And honestly, I recommend this if you could. Now, if we check the ports on the back, we have a power cable, we have a display port, we have an HDMI port, and a headphone jack. For a budget monitor, I wasn't expecting more than this, so yeah, I think it's pretty good. Some more expensive monitor may have two HDMI ports. Here, only one, and it does the job. To navigate in the menu of this monitor, you'll need to use the buttons that are over here, and it's not that easy because you see over here we have M for menu, up, down, E, and power button. And when you put this monitor on its stand and you look at it, you have to guess which button does what. Some monitors have those buttons down below and it's easier at least to look at them and know what they do. And I forgot to mention, but there's also a Kensington port over here if you want to lock this monitor so no one steals it. So let me access the menu. I'll press the menu button here. It'll appear down below. Right away, you're going to see the resolution at how many hertz is operating, if it's in equal mode or not, and if it's using the HDMI port or the display port. So I'll just go through the different screens. You can pause the video if you want to look at them. But overall, the menus are pretty basic, just enough to get you going. And I forgot to mention, but the stand has this small space over here where I guess it's made to store a USB key or a pen. I don't know why they did this, but hey, it's there. But overall, the image quality is great in my opinion. The blacks are dark enough, the contrast is good. Don't forget that this is a budget monitor. I was expecting much worse. The view angles are not bad. Let me show you. So just by turning this monitor, you can still see it quite well. Over here, it starts to fade out, but you will never watch something from this angle. If I turn it again, obviously this is the optimal angle. And again, on the other side, the image starts to fade out when we are about here, which is great for a cheap monitor. Color accuracy is also good. I use it a few times on my Mac to edit some videos. Obviously, I have a 4K monitor to do those kind of a job, but in a pinch, I think it will work pretty fine. And just before finishing this review, I wanted to show you how it looks connected to my Mac right over here. You see over here, I have my 4K display and I have put this MSI on the vertical, since I think it makes more sense on how I use it. And although it's only 1080p, it's great. It still gives me what I need. I can show my folders and have a secondary display beside my main one that doesn't look bad at all. I mean, you can see the colors. This display cost 3 times the price of that one. And apart the resolution, there's not much that is lacking. And as you see, this is how I attach it with the VESA mounting. I was able to do it in just about 2 or 3 minutes. It's quick, and this arm, since it's metal, it's much more solid than the stand that the monitor came with. Overall, I highly recommend it. I'll put a link in the description. If you want to get one from Amazon, check the prices. I think it's under $100, probably around $80 or $70, which is a great deal if you need a monitor that is 1080p. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.